this week we have somebody who I knew from back in the days. Basically, I met him through my brother. That's how I met you, innit? Louis. It's Louis and AKA Man on Keys. So yeah,
Yeah. But and we lived around the same area. Yeah.
yes, and yeah, we live in the similar area. I think I knew you from it's like you were in your primary school, I believe. Like nearly finishing your primary school, going to your secondary school. If that's right.
Yeah. Nah, I think I was in secondary school them times.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
something.
was in
Yeah, I think you were
secondary school.
beginning of secondary school. Yeah. Yes. So yeah. I met you, and at that time, I believe I was learning how to play the keyboard as well. So I was learning how to play the keyboard, and somehow my brother's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
he plays the
Because
keyboard. He's learning how to play the keyboard. Those kind of stuff." So yeah, basically, what I want to basically find out from you is I think since I met you and right now there's a lot of things which has happened in terms of you, in terms of studying, you working, your ambition in terms of music, and how have you progressed. So the first thing which I want to find out would be in terms of
yeah.
how where was that passion come from, like your passion of music, why
So
music.
so 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 for me, I mean, from the age of 8,
Yeah.
I've always had a passion for music.
Uh-huh.
I used to I used to literally, do you know your wooden spoon that your mom
Yes.
used to
Yes.
cook up thing?
Uh-huh.
Pick that up and I'd bang it on the sofa, pretend to be drumming, put my
Yeah.
headphones in.
Yes.
But at the time, I thought I want to be a drummer, but I didn't want
Uh-huh.
to be a drummer.
Yeah.
My dad plays guitar,
Right.
um, and obviously, both in my mom and my dad's side of the family,
Uh-huh.
there's musicians.
Right.
But I'd say I'm the only one who's taking music this far.
Right.
So growing up, I've always listened to jazz music,
Uh-huh.
R&B, hip hop, reggae, you name it. I've always liked all kinds of music,
Yes.
even music that's not in my language that
Yes.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I'm listening to the music. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And to me, it's always interesting. So I've thought from a young age, I would love to build a studio,
Yeah.
and I would love to have like people I'm working with, and I'd love to play instruments. But at this stage I was at, I couldn't play anything.
Yes.
So I took it upon myself as a kid.
Yeah.
You bug your parents, oh mom, can I get this for Christmas?
Yes.
I decided I wanted a guitar for
Wow.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I'd seen my dad play guitar.
Yes.
So my parents did get me a guitar.
Uh-huh.
I played it for a few months,
Yes.
and I got bored of it. And I was like, I want.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Because I thought, one, it hurts my fingers.
Yes.
Two, I don't have anybody to teach me.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And obviously, in primary school, you do have one or two music lessons, but it's
Yes.
not like when you go to what you call it, secondary school, where it's more intense.
Yeah.
So I'd say when I hit the age of 10,
Yeah.
that's when I started really knowing what I want.
Yeah.
And I wanted to play keys.
Right.
I used
So
to
let me
watch
pause you.
artists
Let me
on
pause you
the
there
iPod.
for a while because I think there's still some few questions which I can ask. In terms of your parents,
Okay.
did they push you to go into music or anything like that? As you're saying, was you picked it up yourself. But
I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
I would say I picked it up myself because as African kids, your parents want you to go into something they
Doctors.
know you're definitely gonna be solid in. Like,
Yes.
for example, be a doctor, or
Uh-huh.
be a nurse,
Yeah.
or be an engineer.
Yes.
At that stage, my parents didn't really have an interest in that sense
Uh-huh.
until I started really showing my interest and showing that I really want to do that.
Yes.
My parents didn't really see my talent at that stage.
Uh-huh.
Around 10, 12.
Yes.
They didn't really see that
Yeah.
passion. It's only when I really hit 16
Uh-huh.
where I'm playing keys now,
Yes.
and I've always been self-taught.
Yeah.
I've never had no keys lessons.
Uh-huh.
I've never never been taught like, oh, sit down.
Yes.
This is how you play this
Yes.
chord. This is this scale, and even the name of the notes and stuff like that. The
Yeah.
scales. It's always been self-taught. I just hear.
Yes.
And I play. But when it comes to my parents,
Yeah.
they didn't really push me to
Yeah.
it. They just wanted me to do IT or, like I said, go do science,
Yes.
something medical. You know? And I just thought, nah, I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Yes.
Because this is what I really want to
Yeah.
do. You know.
Yes.
And you know, sometimes parents, when they don't see that capital,
Yeah.
they just see it as, oh, it's just a joke thing.
Yeah. It's just a habit.
Yeah. It's just a
Yes.
hobby. But you see, when I really started growing in my musical life,
Yes.
and my mom actually started hearing me play
Yeah.
in church.
Yes.
You know, playing in church. There's only a drum and keys. So I'm playing in church week in, week out.
Yeah.
And I'm coming home and I'm on my keys at least 5
Yes.
hours a day. I'm getting from school straight to my
Mm.
keyboard. Even though at times she'll be like, oh, I'll turn it down, it's too loud.
Yes.
I'll turn it down, I'll put my headphones in.
Yes.
Because I know I'm playing the same thing over and over again because I'm trying to master this.
Yes.
So I think to my mom, she didn't really see that passion until my dad was like, you know what?
Yes.
Just let the guy just do what he wants to do.
And I think for it's very important that again, in terms of motivation, in terms of going ahead of what you want to do, sometimes again, every single one of us, we have different skills, different talents. And I strongly believe it's really important, like especially when it comes to parent, to be able not to push, but to observe. You know, to observe and to encourage the child and say, okay, what is it doing? You know, okay, why is it interesting? Because your interest, when you're interested in a certain topic or a certain thing, no one's going to tell you what to do. Yourself, as you're saying, yourself, no one told you like, okay, sit down, know how to play the keys, know the skill, whatever, because you have that passion yourself. That passion, it just manifests itself. So yeah, so whatever you are, you know, and I think sometimes this it tend to happen is our passion or our dreams, because somebody doesn't really know, as you were saying again, the person doesn't know, like, okay,
you don't see it.
You know what I'm saying? You don't see it, and I think it's your responsibility, because you've been given that gift or that talent, to be able to be like, you know what, I need to follow through with this passion. I need to follow through my dreams. And I think 100%. I hear you from that. I think that you need to make sure that that dream, that passion which you have, to keep it go, let it go. You know. And again, I think when you're young, as a young person, is also another thing which is important. I believe is that you know, many times maybe a parent or a teacher can be like, okay, you know, especially in classes, you know, there's some classes where you know, we've heard so many stories, like the teachers telling you that you'll never become a basketball player, you know, you're not good at this, you never this and that, and the discouragement. Don't let their discouragement to be your downfall. You know, if somebody say you cannot do it, let that be like, you know what, you say I cannot do it, I'm going to prove you wrong. And I really love that. You know, so, again, a lot of people, when you tell them that you cannot do this, they're like, okay, oh, my mom told me I cannot do this, my dad told me I cannot do this.
So it starts to build in the mind that I can't do it. You see, the thing with me, even like the thing with me is from a young age. I could just be sat somewhere and I just start doing this. Because I'm hearing sounds in my head, you see. But you see, at this stage, I don't know how to take my hand. Do it. That's why I just sit there. Even though to someone else sounds like rubbish, to me it's making sense because I'm hearing it and I'm trying to do it. And I think that's what's kept me motivated all the time. And even to this point where now I can play keys, but now I'm starting to venture and go into different instruments like bass, guitar, sax. I've taken the same elements that I did with keys, put it on a different instrument, and study the instrument, but knowing that there's fundamentals to doing it.
Yes.
Fundamentals to doing
Yeah.
it.
And I can pause you there again. I think you just made a really good point. There's a fundamentally of success. You know, once you know, like, okay, this is how it works for me. This is how I can play the keyboard. Again, we're putting different scenarios. I think that's the purpose of my channel, is trying to tell you your success. Success, that's how it is. If you have mastered how to play the keyboard, you can play the guitar, you can play any other instrument, because you've taken time and you knew, like, okay, for me to do this, it didn't, how long did it take you to play the keyboard? It didn't take you an hour or 2 hours.
It didn't take me. It didn't take, because many times he would say, "Yo, you're good,"
Yes.
Yeah, but you see, in my head, I'm still learning. In my head, I'm still very much learning, because when I watch other people, I'm like, wow, I'm so mesmerized. Like, oh, I really can play that, and I want to get to that level. That's just me. I'm always willing to learn from other people. You can put the same thing in football or basketball, like you said. I just think, to be honest, it's in the power of your mind.
Big time.
See, once you set your mind to it,
yes,
and you set your gaze on that thing, just pursue it.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
People have their opinion, and many times you tend to find that it's the people who are closest to you that might not necessarily believe in your dream.
Yes.
But you see, when you know within yourself that's what you want, you do it.
100%. And I totally agree with you that your mindset is everything. Your mindset, it controls your entire thing. Whatever you do is your mindset. If, as you're saying, if you've seen it, you can hear it, and that's the amazing part. Like, you can hear that music. You can hear that music in you. Like, ooh, I can feel how it sounds. You're shaking your head because you're like, ooh, that's amazing. And once you get on that keyboard, you're just like, oh my god. There's a point where
I'm taking off. I'm in a different zone.
Yes, 100%. And I believe that there's a point in time when you're playing it and you're thinking like, oh man, no, it doesn't sound right. And you're going to be playing that thing again and again until you reach the point of perfection where you're just like, yeah, this is how I want it to be.
Until it's become a muscle memory where I can even do it without thinking about it. Because I'm training my muscle memory that much. Like, for example, now, as you know yourself, you play keys.
Yes.
When you're playing with the choir, you can change key anytime.
Big time.
But you see, I've had all keys. Because, like I said, there's fundamentals. There's the theory side of it, even all of that. I wasn't taught to do that. But you see, because I can hear it, I know where to go, and my fingers just do it without thinking about it, because I'm a But on that side, I'd say, cover my parents. They didn't really like push me. But as soon as they saw that I had the passion for it, they just let me to it, man. And they just started seeing that, okay, this guy
he's serious about it.
And when it started the music started making sense, your parents started to question. You did that?
Yes.
I'm like, yo, like, did you know that my son done that?
Yes.
I done that. And then when you start to get to the point where people are requesting for your service. And then when we're talking income now. And that's when the capital's coming in.
Yes.
That's when your parents sit back now.
Yes. Like, okay, he knows what he's doing. They
don't question it, because I'm like, oh, mom, dad, let's go out, and then you're paying for things. Or you're buying things.
Before even we get there, because I think I want to see your journey. I want to go through different steps of what you did in order to go to reach where you are right now. Because again, most of the time, we see people succeed. We see people doing what the vision wanted to do, and they go there. We don't see that procedure of how they went, and in terms of even the challenges they face. So I want to just touch different point, to see your journey in terms of how you even what you're doing right now, because I think it's amazing. So you finish your second school, Now you're in college. How did you come up with picking out your topics? How do you come up like, okay, this is what I'm determined to go through this. Did you do reading? Did you have somebody, a mentor, somebody somebody aspiring, like, okay, that person did it, I can also do it.
Right. So for me, like I said, as a kid, I'm always watching big artists, like for example, Michael Jackson or Stevie Wonder. You see, I thought if Stevie can do it, when he's blind, I can eyes, I can look. So then I start to think, right, I can play now. I can play now. But he's playing with other people. So I thought, right, you see, if I start to play with other people, I'm gonna grow then. How? Because I'm having to follow the same rhythm the drummer's doing, the same key that the other guitarist is playing, the same groove that the bassist is giving. So I went from playing as an individual, and then going to an ensemble, which is playing with other people. You see, when I started playing with other people in church, because when you take gospel, gospel has every element in music you can think of. And I started playing in church. Within 2 years of playing in church constantly, week in, week out, putting in practice at home, and going online and watching other people play, and watching videos of people playing a specific song that I want to learn how to play. Like, for example, Amazing Grace. You can play that song in so many different ways. But then I learned how to play it how that guy showed me on YouTube. And I put the minor keys twist to it. How I want to play it. From the chords I've learned from that. That alone taught me how to understand how music works when you play with other people. Because I'm not just playing
by yourself.
I'm giving room to a guitarist. I'm giving room to the bass. Learning simple things like, you see, when I play chords, I don't go to the bottom of the keys because there's bass. If I play on the bottom, I'm going to overshadow the keyboard. And then things like when the singer is singing, I don't do too much fills or runs because I'm going to overcrowd what the lead guitar is doing and the vocalist. And playing with a drummer taught me time signature, rhythm and groove. Do you know what I mean? And then this is the things I started to understand because I've spent so much time watching videos, like for example Michael Jackson. Even though I'm watching Michael, I'm not really watching Michael. I'm watching that keyboard over there. I'm watching the keyboard over there. So once I hit that stage, I've understood how to play with people. I was like, right, I need to take it up a notch now. I'm hearing soundtracks, but I want to know how they do it. So I've got my keyboard.
Let me pause you there. You've said something which I really liked. I think in terms of playing by yourself. It's playing by yourself. Nobody knows like you're playing. You can just put your headphone in. You're playing by yourself. But when you start playing with other people, I believe it challenges you.
It was challenging.
It challenges you in terms of a person as an individual. In terms of, okay, how do I work in this group of people? Everybody got different characters. Everybody got different styles. Okay, the knowledge which you have, is limited in the group of everybody, and in which I believe that pushes you like, okay, we did a song yesterday, whatever. Now I need to figure out how to play that key because I have no idea how to play that key. Maybe I was just trying to. I was just playing something. It doesn't sound right. So again, I think success. I think there's this thing which is, they said you can be an island. No man is an island. So in order for you to succeed, yes, you have the skills, but you need to have people around you in order to bring you up into a level of that your skill is. It goes wild, if that makes sense.
Now you're saying that.
Yes.
When I started playing with people, I found it very hard.
Yeah.
To pick my sound. So when I started playing with people, I had to find my sound.
Yes.
And what do I mean by that? Because you gotta imagine, you got two keyboardists.
Yeah.
One's playing lead, one's playing backup.
Right.
You see, in my band now, I'm second keys.
Right.
What do I mean by that? I'm playing two keyboards at once.
Wow.
Because I'm doing backup. So you see all these fancy little sounds you're hearing? That's me.
Right.
It sounds nice when you're hearing it, but you can't imagine at the time my brain is working very hard.
Yes.
Because I'm trying to play sounds that's not gonna knock everybody off. So I found it very hard to learn to play. I play piano, but now I'm playing strings.
Right. Yes.
So I'm trying to imitate what a violin would play. I'm trying to imitate what a saxophone would play.
Yeah.
You see, once I figured out that, okay, I'm playing second keys now. I'm very much needed, but not too much. Right. So I just find my sound, and then what I do is I listen out for the empty spots in the music. Yeah. And then all I do is just fill in the gaps. Yes. When there's pauses in the instrumentation, I just fill in the gaps. Why? Because it's something I've grown up hearing. Yeah. This Michael Jackson, this Stevie Wonder. Yeah. You don't hear brass throughout the whole song. No. Things like that. Yes. And, playing with my team, my band I'm with now, Band Like Fusion. Playing with these guys, with pause, with arguing, nah man, you're not meant to play that. Nah man, you played that wrong. Yes. Why you played that? You see, things like that make you grow. Yes. Because you then go home and do your homework. Yeah. Record the videos, listen to it back, listen to myself, listen to how the other keys comes in, things like that. And then, my fellow band members would tell me, yo, do you know, instead when we get to the chorus, play this, but play it like this, in this way. Yes. And you see, when you don't have room for learning, and you don't have room like an open field to even other people's opinion, you won't really get far because you gotta be open to a lot of people's ideas, because it's not just about you now. I'm not just playing on my own now. Yes. I'm playing with other people. So it's more about listening to other people and also enjoy the jam. Yes. And use those fundamentals I've been learning from young and apply it now. Yeah. And use it accordingly. And it's gotta be correct. Yeah, and I really love that in terms of that. Again, I think as an individual, you have to be curious, you have to be keen to be able to learn. And if you're not willing to learn, you cannot grow. There's no way you can grow in any field, in musical, in business, in any areas. There's no way you can. So understand. I think having that important of understanding people, understanding what is your passion. First of all, your passion. Okay, my passion is playing the piano or whatever. Now, how do I, within this group, how do I use my skills in order to make it like the best as it could be? You see, and I think that's again, that is a success. Being able to know to be able to be like, what, within this group, okay, everybody's playing this. I think I need to look in order, as you're saying, okay, wow, there's a gap there, there's a gap there, there's a gap there. This is my time for me to do something which might be different or unique. Yes. Yes. So I think I really love that. So what other challenges do you, in terms of, okay, I see you're going from college. In college, I believe you did music as well. College to uni. Yeah. I believe there was a point in time when we were talking, and like, oh, you're doing music at college, which is a kind of a weird one, because for example, going to college and doing music. Why do I say that? It's like there's some fields, or there's some industry where your passion moves you, where your talent moves you. And speaking about feelings, when you're in the classroom learning about feelings, that's a bit boring. So how? Because I remember you told me that there's some people they're talented,
but they don't want to go to college. They don't want to do
Yes.
to learn the theory or those kind of stuff.
Yes.
What pushes you to say like, you know what? Okay, yeah, I'm talented. I know how to play the piano. What made you to be like, okay, let me go to college and study and learn from somebody else?
Right. See, like I said, you see, once I discovered that I can play,
Mhm.
I learned that there's the skill, but behind the skill,
Yeah.
there's always a theory behind it.
Mhm.
There's always the written side of things, like where you
Yes.
put it in paperwork.
Yeah.
Like with business, you can be a good negotiator,
Yeah.
but you've got the paperwork behind it.
Yes.
So then I thought, right, education is key.
Yeah.
Because within education and music, you've got your English, which I
Yeah.
can write lyrics.
Yes.
I've got my maths, which I can work my frequencies and my frequency chart and my rhythm and tempo.
Yes.
Which is key because that's mathematics.
So
I thought, right, I've learned my basics in my academics from primary
yes.
to secondary.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to uni or I'm at college now.
Yes.
So I need to learn how it's done in the paper.
Yes.
I didn't go to college to learn how to play. I went to college to learn the theory side of things and know how music looks on the paper.
Yeah. Bang on.
And hearing other people.
Bang on. I really like that fact that I think that's making sense. So in terms of, okay, I've got the skills and how to do what I need to do, but I need to, open my mind. I need to be open in terms of what else can I get. Because again, sometimes again you can see okay, the teacher can be teaching the theory like, oh, I know how to play that, but again, it's what you don't know that makes you grow.
You see, when I learn how to read,
yeah,
and play, you see, because I play by
yes,
ear.
You
see, now when it comes to reading and play,
yes,
I'll memorize the riff or the A bar and I'll start to play by ear.
Yes.
But then my teacher will be like, no, you're doing that again.
Yeah.
Read and play.
Yes.
You see, now those are the skills I went to learn.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have those skills. I didn't know how to do it.
Yes.
I didn't know what a clef was. I didn't know a semino. I didn't know a full note, a whole note, whatever you want to call it. Those are the names. You see, I went to learn also about augmented chords. You see, the names that you have, the musical terms.
Yes.
The names, like, for example, C major scale. Simple terms like that. How to say it. Yeah. How to tell another musician, I'm in the key of F sharp major, F sharp minor. You see, back when I was young, I couldn't communicate what key I'm playing in. I didn't have a clue. Yes. You see, once I learned that, it makes it easier to tell the bass, right? We're going up a whole note.
Yeah.
Singer,
yes.
we're going up 2 semitones up.
Yeah.
Things like modulation, transposition. I didn't know none of that until I got to the theory part of things. Even getting to the point where I'm at uni. Yes. My lecturer used to say, play whatever they play, and I'm like, yo, you didn't resolve the chord. They're like, how do you know? Because I'm like, because when you resolve it, it sounds like this and sounds like that. And then my lecturer would say, all right then, show me how to do it. And I do it, and then he'd be like, okay, I'm going to show you how to write down what you've just played. Those are the things I wanted to learn.
Yes. So, and I think that's a biggest thing, that you need to know your strength, and you need, again, you might be going through that process of doing your business, doing you're learning something, or you want to achieve something, but again, it's a plan. I'm seeing like, yo, you have a master plan. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, okay, I don't know how to really do this well. I don't know how to do that. I know how to do, and I've heard about this. So what you're doing is, okay, I know this, I don't know that. How can I be able to do this? And I think that's a really important thing to be able to see. Like, you know what? I know this, but I don't know this. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to go through that procedure and to be like, okay, how do I use these skills in order to build me up? And I think that that's a biggest thing in terms of, for you to succeed, you need to know your strength and you need to know your weakness, and you need to know where and who can help you to grow, to make you grow. Because because what tend to happen is like, okay, and like for example, when I play the piano, okay, I know like, okay, I can play in C, you know, I can play in F and I can play in G. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody else comes to me like, yo, can you play in A minor or whatever? I'm like, what? No. No, that's for you to succeed. It's for you to be like, okay, you know what? I literally don't know how to play that, and I'm willing to go out there to look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't know something, you know, somebody will be like, yo, you're stupid. How in the world you don't know that? You know what I'm saying? But it's for you yourself as an individual to be like, you know what? I don't know that. I need to figure out how to know it.
How to do it.
You know what I'm saying? And if somebody else has done it before, I can also do it. You know, so there's no way of you making excuses of you not being able to do it. It's just for you to, you know, it's for you to take that first step to go ahead and start learning from it. You know, and again, if you're passionate about the subject, yo, that thing can be difficult. At the beginning, it's gonna be difficult. There's no way it's gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? And I think that for me, that's what I want to everybody to know, that your passion or something you wanted to do to succeed in, there's a part of it which you're not going to enjoy. There's a part of you just like, I hate this.
It will be the theory, because I never enjoyed that when studying it.
Yes.
But you see, now I'm here now.
Yeah.
Now I'm here at the point where I'm even playing. I'm playing on such a huge scale where I'm playing at the O2 or at the Wembley or which flying out of the country to go play on some big stage.
Yeah. Stop there. I want to stop you there. I want to stop you there before you go, before we jump into that. So I believe, you finished uni.
I finished uni.
And what was your like? Okay, what do I do next?
Right.
Yeah, excited. You finished uni.
So now I finish uni.
Yeah.
You finish uni. Now it goes back to the parents. Now you've done uni.
Yeah.
What now? You've gone and studied the music. What are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
You see, now after I finish uni, that's when the production came into it. That's when the producer side of me come out.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, right, I can play.
Yes.
I can do this thing.
Yes.
So now I need to find a way to make the capital.
Yes.
And then keep it flowing constantly. So I thought, all right, I'm gonna start building the studio.
Yeah, right. So and just sorry to disturb you. That, you know, when you're at uni, were you doing any like gigs or anything like that?
So yeah, when I was in uni, I was gigging a lot as well, because that's when I started playing with my band.
Right. Okay.
So these times when I was studying in Manchester,
yes,
my bandmates. You see, this is the thing. My drummer in the band.
Yeah.
Me and him had this vision from a long time, from when he was like 14 years of age. We always said to each other, bro, we're going to play on some big stage, you know. So we used to meet up and we used to practice.
Yeah.
Me, the drummer, the first keys, and the bassist. And we just used to jam and learn syncopation, how to play in time to each other.
Yes.
We were just basically trying to find our sound.
Yeah.
And once we found our sound, we knew, right.
Yes.
The band name is Fusion. Why? Because we're fusing sound. You've got me, who's got the jazz, R&B elements, and then we've got the first keys, who's more of a reggae afro.
Right.
Then you've got bass, who's a lot of things. Then you've got the drummer, who's versatile. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So putting all of that, we decided we're gonna call each other the band.
Yeah.
Fusion.
Right.
We're just fusing different sounds. You know? So during uni, I was gigging a lot.
Right.
To the point where even within uni, people were asking me, "Yo, can you play keys for my work project? Can you play this on my project I'm working for? I've got to hand it in, but see, because you play keys, you can help me."
Yes.
Things like that.
Yeah.
That's when I started to really take in a lot of learning, because as I'm learning at uni and I'm playing for other people's projects,
yeah,
they're asking me questions,
yes,
and I'm having to answer. And whilst I'm answering, I'm learning
yeah,
from teaching somebody else.
yes, mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I say, when you take learning
Yes.
as a key thing,
yeah,
and taking in those fundamentals, you always learn and leave
yes,
room to learning from other people. You're gonna grow.
Yeah.
You're gonna grow definitely
Big
without a
time.
shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
And being in uni, studying,
Yes.
and I'm gigging.
Yeah.
Finish uni.
Yes.
And then now I made this study.
Yeah.
Like show that.
Yes. And I think from best from what you said is whatever you're doing, your success is like, when you even think about it, you're not even thinking about the money, you're not thinking about all those kind of stuff at that point. You know what I'm saying? You're doing it because you're passionate about it. You have that desire, and as you're saying, because you have that desire, and people will start seeing like, oh, wow, it's really good, and that's where I think from that point we can go into in terms of money side and everything, which that vision which you had is start kicking in.
So I say after uni, I've done uni now. I'm back home.
Yeah.
And my mom looking at me like, so.
Yeah. What are you doing now?
So what's going on now?
Yes.
And these times, I had friends who had studios, who had business set up, but you see, I had my own way. I wanted to do it. I wanted to have a studio set up, but not as a record label, but as an entertainment. The thing is, I wanted to put everything in-house. I work with artists, produce with them, but you see, I couldn't produce. So I had to learn that. I had to learn how to produce. So what did I do? I just went online. Simple things like YouTube. This is why I'm so grateful to internet right now.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? I went on internet and just learned how to make a beat.
Yeah.
Learned a few elements. Then I thought, right, I need to get a job.
Yeah.
To make money.
Yes.
For the equipment I want to get.
Yeah.
I did my research on equipment.
Yeah.
What microphones, how microphones work. So I've even gone into the technical side of it. Then I thought, right, I can play.
Yes.
I've learned about the technical side of things. Like, you know what I need to do? I need to go to school. So then I went back to school to do like an access course type of thing. And it was studio live sound engineering. So I've done the contemporary technology and theory. Now I'm just focusing on the studio now. I can play. I've got a band.
Yes.
But now I'm trying to get into the studio. So what do? I went to school and learned education again. Learn from people who are professionals in this.
Yes.
And then learn something I don't know.
Yeah.
See, once I learned how to work things in the studio, that was it for me.
Yeah.
I got a job working in USC selling trainers, bro. Selling trainers like everybody else.
Yes.
I've had a couple jobs working in Tesco.
Yeah.
Packing stuff on the shelf.
But how did you keep your vision alive when you are, doing what you like? You're not in that position where you're like, you know what, you're doing something which you don't like, 100%. Because your vision is there, up there already. And you're just like, okay, I'm close enough, but I'm very far from my vision to get it. How did you keep that motivation going?
I mean, I just saw it as, I used to sit in my room.
Yeah.
And go on internet, on my phone, and just type in Hollywood big studio. And I'd sit on my phone and look at it and think, that's what I want. You see that microphone? I want it.
Yes.
That is what kept me going, because I'd look at it and think, oh, do you know if I was in there?
Yes.
I wouldn't ever leave. I'll sleep in there.
Yeah.
You see, seeing this equipment, the bass, the guitars, just the whole studio setting, looking at it is what drove me.
Yeah.
To do the things I don't like in order to get to where I want to get to.
Wow.
Because I thought,
yes,
if I don't got the job,
yes,
I don't have capital.
Yeah.
Therefore, I can't buy that microphone. I can't buy that keyboard because I don't have the capital. You see, like you said, this is when the capital starts coming in, where you need capital to make things happen. So I thought, right, I'll go get a job.
Yes.
Yeah. One, to get my mom off my back.
Yeah.
Two, I've got money in my pocket.
Yes.
Three, I'm saving money because I know I need to buy something.
Yes.
That's gonna feed me.
Yeah.
In the long run.
Right.
That's what kept my fire going. Because I thought, if I've got the studio and I've got people coming in and I'm working with people.
Yes.
That's gonna eventually pay off because the studio's gonna feed itself.
Yeah.
When I think about that, as I'm looking at these studios on my phone, and looking at how people set up the studios, that's what would make me think, right, I'm gonna do overtime.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting to that at the end. So what I do, I print out pictures. Yeah. Stick it on my wall. Wow. And say, right, next month, I'm working this amount of hours. Yeah. The following month, I'm going to buy that. Yeah. That's what kept my. So
you have a vision board.
I had a vision board, and I still got it now. Even to the point where sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah. How do I go about that thing? Yeah. How do I go about it and think, okay, I've got the studio now. No, now we're at the stage where the studio's there now. Yeah. I need artists. So what do? I just go online. Yeah. Instagram, and I just message random people. Yeah. I say, hey, my name's Manu Keys. I know it's very strange. Right? Yeah. I make beats. Yes. And I'm a musician. I'm a session musician as well. Yeah. So if you need any musicians or any instrumentation, holler at me. Yes. And then we'll get to work. Yeah. And then you tend to find that people respond. Yeah. Not everybody. Yes. Because not everybody is as passionate as I am. Yeah. Some people do it as a hobby, but not to the point where they want to make it a living. Yeah. Because this is what I call it. What I do. It's a living. Is making a living. Yeah. I'm making a living from what I do. Yeah. So you know, in terms of your music, how do you see it? Like, you know, I believe everybody have a dream. Everybody have a passion, like what I want to do. But your dream is connected with people. Yeah. Because when you make your beat or whatever, it's not you. You're going to be listening to that song again. You know, it goes wild. It goes to different country or whatever that you might never know that your track is being played in some other countries. Yeah. You might never know, like it could be played in Japan. So the way I do it is, let's say, from when I'm old, you know, and I've had my share of my music career, and I've got my family, I've got my grandkids, and I've retired now. Yeah. I want people to remember the music, because I see it as music is food to your soul. Yeah. So when I make my music, I make little melodies that will sit in your head, and you remember it, and I want people to remember that melody, because then that way, that's my signature. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I make music according to obviously how people want it, but at the same time I put my input into it, and what I'm hearing in my head, whatever I hear in my head, I put it down. But like you said, without the people, you don't have that backup. You don't have that constant flow. Yes. So I've got to work with what people want. Yeah. And at the same time, I give them my input for what I'm hearing, for their vision of the song. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yes. And that's where you have that understanding again, and learning from other people. Because for example, sometimes I make a beat, and then the artist will say, "Hey, do you know my vocal? It can have an echo like this." And I'm like, yeah. You see, if I was so stuck up, I'd be like, nah, it don't work, because I want to do it my way. But that's not how you retain your clients, you see. You've got to work with what they want, and make your clients satisfied. That's how you retain your clients, and they'll come back time and time again. And they'll get to the point where now when it comes to capital, they'll start to offer you their price. and then you either turn it down or you take it.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Because they've trusted your services and put it up there.
Yes.
And they're gonna come to you all the time. When I start to offer you, wanna say, listen, I'll give you so much.
Yes.
For this.
Yeah.
I'll give you this much just to get an album, for example.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see, when he gets to that stage, that's when the business comes into play.
Yeah. Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And before we finish, because I need to make sure I talk about you going to doing all two all those kind of things. How was the first experience being there? Like, I've done it. How was it?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
When I hit sound check, just walk into the venue.
Yeah.
At the O2 Arena. This is at O2 Arena. I got in there.
Yeah.
I've been playing with my band for the time. I can produce. I know music.
Yes.
But when you're around other musicians,
and
you see them play. You see these guys play with their eyes closed. You feel the music. And then I just turn my head and just look around. And I'm like, this is me.
Wow.
I used to play in my venue.
Yeah.
And just envision myself playing on such a huge scale.
Yes.
It is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, what if I play the wrong note?
Yeah.
What if I mess up?
Yeah.
But you know what? In the heat of the moment, once I hit those keys, I don't think about it. But do you know when I walked in there?
Yeah.
Do you know when you feel so emotional? Like, wow.
Yes.
I'm actually
here. Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yes.
This is real. Somebody pinched me.
Yeah.
It's very much real. And like, even now when I'm talking about it, thinking about it, my first time I played at that scale.
Yes.
It's like I can remember it like yesterday.
Yeah.
And then going in for sound check, you're having engineers now. You got professionals asking you.
Yes.
What do you want to hear in your ears? What do you want coming out the speaker?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you
want? Yes.
What do you want? Because I'm doing this for you.
Yes.
Man, it makes you feel special, man.
Yeah.
That people are rating you that much. You have that musical respect for you.
Yeah.
Where they're asking what you want.
Yeah. And I think, for me, I think it's just a testimony of you working hard, of you doing all the thing that you're passionate about. Because like for my channel right now, the reason why I want to do this kind of thing is to acknowledge people in my network, which is like, yo, you're passionate, you are, you're motivated, and you're going in and doing what you wanted to do. And that's why I was just like, I'm really appreciative of you of being that passionate, of you being like, you know what, this is what I want, and I'm going for it. Because I remember sometime when you were on the bus or whatever, you were like, I'm going to London, I'm going to this, I'm thinking, yo. Yes.
I've been around. I've been going everywhere.
Yes.
I've been. To be honest, sometimes we get a call. Oh, we're meant to be playing there.
Yeah.
Transport paid for.
Yes.
Hotel paid for.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what my bandmates tell me? Like, yo,
yeah.
Gig,
Uh-huh.
And they're paying.
Yeah.
Paying for this. And I'm like, nah, you lot. Stop playing around. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, bro, they've already given us fuel money to get there.
Yeah.
Pay for transport before we got.
Yeah.
Before we all started driving and all of that. And I'm like, whoa.
Yes.
So I'm actually doing what Michael Jackson was doing.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm doing what Stevie Wonder was doing. Like, I'm literally a musician now.
Yeah.
People are asking for our music.
Yeah.
Wow. People want to hear me play.
Yes. Yeah.
That alone, like, makes the flames go up even more.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that's really true. And I believe that, as you're saying, just being in your room, playing the keys or whatever, making mistakes, that process of you just keep on going. You didn't, the people which you met and the people you've gone through, you don't know that how you have inspired them. You know what I'm saying? And how you continue to inspire them. And I think that's a great testimony to everybody that your dream and your passion, that don't take it lightly, because you don't know how you're going to impact somebody else. That dream of you talking, or that dream of you drawing. There's a lot of people who have so much potential, but they're afraid. They're afraid to try it. They're afraid of going and to do that. To follow their passion. And
whilst you on that note,
yeah.
Whilst you on that note,
yes.
Whilst I was in uni,
yeah,
I had a vision to share my knowledge.
Yeah.
Like what I do in my spare time sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is something I'm still working on to eventually get bigger.
Yes.
Something I'm working on right now. I want to teach kids.
Yeah.
How to produce.
Yes.
And play and write lyrics and stuff like that. So my vision is, you see, all I've learned over the years since young, I want to pass on to someone.
Yes.
I want to do that. And give them the knowledge and the guidance and the mentoring I didn't have at the age. And I'm talking from
and that's success, big time. That's success. Success is being able to do, learning something and to be able to share with others. And special right now, what's going on in the world, I believe, is something that we need to do. Big time. And that's how we make things better. That's how we make the world better, by us doing like, oh my God, I have no idea I could do that. And when you do it, how do you feel when you pray, or you pray on the stage and somebody maybe be like shouting or whatever? How does that make you feel? It makes you like, what? Your musical is healing. It can be a healing thing for somebody. It can be something where you're just like, wow, that song has healed me. That song has touched me.
Now you're saying that, I mean, I do have, like, because I play in church, I do have a lot of people saying, hey, the way you play, man.
Yes.
I just, when you hit those keys, I feel, I don't know, you just lift me up.
Yeah.
But you see, because it's me.
Yes.
I might not see
yeah.
that thing.
Yes.
But now you just dropped it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. I do have a lot of people say that, but you see, because it's me.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying music is food to the soul. Because they might just hear that little melody. Just hear it in such a big way, where to me, it's mine. I'm just like, I'm just in my element. But you never know how far your music goes. Like you said, your music goes worldwide. You don't know who's going to listen to this song.
Big
but
time.
They might be going through a trying time. And they hear that music. Man.
Yes.
Hear that music. And then they'll have it on repeat and they'll feel better.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good.
Yes.
At the end of service, knowing that,
yeah.
Wow. Sometimes I'll be playing.
Yeah.
And then I turn around and people are closing their eyes and they put their hands in the air worshiping. Or when I'm in a gig.
Yeah.
And then people are literally dancing, like sweating.
Yes.
And I'm like, wow, this is because of what I'm playing.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't have no words to describe how it makes me feel, but seeing people feed off my energy, and my passion is what has kept me going all these years. Because when I felt low, when I feel down, I just turn to the keys. I turn my keyboard on, I go on my bass, and I play. And I guarantee you, after I finish playing, I feel good.
Yeah, that's I think that's really beautiful. Again, just to tell you that. Yeah, I'm just when I like sometimes I know I've seen you post something on Instagram or whatever. I'm just like, ooh, that's that. It's just, especially when you're here and you're just thinking like, yes, that's beautiful. Yeah, and I just wish you just continue doing what you're doing. Keep on pushing, keep on doing what if somebody want to follow you, I'll put all the detail in the below of this video itself. So what would you? Okay, for example, when you get up in the morning, what is the first thing you do? Like, are there a track which you listen to, like, okay, to put you in the mood or for your creativity? What do you do?
First thing I do when I get up, I just get up, put my clothes on, jump in the shower, and I make sure to sing.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily singing a song, but I'm just humming melodies. Things like that.
Yes.
Because as I'm doing that, I'm just playing what's in my head.
Yes.
And before you know it, I'll go make that thing in the studio. And then it came from that time I was in the shower.
Yes.
So every morning I get up, I'll bless my day.
Yes.
Like, right, today is another day.
Yes.
To inspire somebody else.
Yeah. That's
because people, like you say, on my social media,
yes,
posting like, yo, that's hard, that's tough. I'm like, hey, bro, if it's tough and you like it, let's do something then.
With it, yes.
Let's do something about it. So I wake up and think, right, how can I make somebody else's day better?
Yeah.
You know, whether it's just posting something, or playing keys and just posting it, because I know there's somebody out there who's trying to learn, and get to where I am, and even progress even more. So I think, how do I inspire somebody else to do what I do and get to where I am? So that's the first thing that hits my mind. So I get up, go in the shower, hum my melodies, and dance around, and just build myself up and tell myself, you know what? People go through things. There's people who don't have what I have right now. There's people who are in poorer countries who want to have the musical how do I put it?
Opportunities. There's a lot of things.
The musical opportunities that I have.
The
opportunities that I have. And have what I have to make the music and resources. And the people I have around me who will help push out this music. How can I help them get to where they want to be in that trying situation? Where they are.
Right. So, definitely. I think, of course, I know there's a lot of questions that I would love to ask, but I don't even know. I think we've even got over the limit time, whatever, which I wanted to ask. But it's been nice talking to you. I really appreciate you.
Nice. I mean, thank you to you and putting me on your channel. And obviously, even you yourself, I've watched you. I've watched you progress from keys, from going to uni, even at college when you were studying music. We even had a few jams. You said to me, hey, bro, teach me a few chords. And, I hope what I told you has
100%.
to now, and I hope you keep pushing. And I've seen you go far with the photography. Which is why I said to you, bro, let's do something.
Let's do something. And I think that's really true, that when we are passionate, when you're willing to do something, we can make it. And I think it's just that drive. When you have that drive, use that drive and to keep on going, because there's so many challenges which is going on around the world. But when you have that passion, when you know the reason why you're doing it, there's nothing that's going to stop you. I've just thank you very much for that. And as I said before, I'm going to put all your detail below. And if anybody have any question that maybe they are singers, maybe they are the right poem, the right lyrics, whatever, and they just want to go to the studio or whatever, that might be in Sheffield. You travel everywhere. You're international.
I travel. I'm like a gypsy. I go everywhere.
You're international. Again, I believe you have your business page where you do tracks as well. Can you talk about a little bit of the tracks which you do and how?
So for me, like I said, I'm a very versatile person. So I do Afrobeats, I do R&B, I do grime, I do reggae, I do drill, I do hip hop. You can name it. Whatever you want, I'll try my best to give you those elements of that genre, to give you the best of what you want, and I won't stop until you're happy with what I've done for you. Even if it takes weeks, so long as you walk away with a smile on your face, it makes me sleep better at night, knowing that I've given good quality service. And in regards to the website, the website as of now is currently down because I'm making a few changes to it. I'm making it easier for people to purchase the instrumentals. And obviously, when you go on the website, when I put it up, I'll give more information. I'll keep things posted on my Instagram and things like that. I break it down on how to use the instrumental, what you're entitled to, and how many copies you can distribute, and obviously the royalties, and exclusive and non-exclusive. For example, I'll break it down real quick. Non-exclusive is using it, but somebody else can buy the same rhythm and use it. Exclusive means I have no rights to use that rhythm again or give it to anybody else. But I get credits for that rhythm or instrumental, in other words.
Right.
That's all in the website. But as soon as the website is up and ready, people start going on.
And again, you might be thinking, okay, I've just watched this guy, he's talking about music, whatever, how this is going to interest me. But again, if you have friends, you got friends, you got a child, you got somebody who's passionate about music, just share the website, share this video to encourage them that they can be able to do what they wanted to do, because it's possible.
One last thing I want to say, especially to the young people who are on my age group and younger. I'm 24, but I just want to say, there's so much going on in the world. And one major thing that's discouraging and distracting a lot of young people is the violence. The violence and the knife crimes and the gun crimes. The main reason why I chose music is because it took me out of the streets.
Right.
It took me away from a certain group of people that would make me drift. Leave my lane. Leave my path. So I just want to say to everybody out there who's caught up in certain situations, trust me, you can make it out of that situation.
100%. And you know what? This is like a topic by itself. That's a topic by itself in which, again, if we got time or whatever, I can be like, yo, let's talk about this topic. I feel this topic is important.
And anytime you want to talk about things like that, like how I, for example, left my group of friends who were caught up in certain things and finding my fire and sticking to what I'm doing now. We'll make another video.
Big time. And again, let me touch a little bit on that itself in terms of your dream and your passion. Is not everybody in your circle they have the same vision.
No.
It's like you are you want to be a footballer and you're hanging about with people who are playing basketball. You cannot be.
You gotta find the people who are on the same page as you.
100%.
All my friends, like yourself, you're a musician. You do photography and other things on the side. But we have something in common. That's the music. You play keys, I play keys. So automatically,
100%.
You, my friend.
100%. So again, to the audience is find your network. Your network is important. Right? The right network. The right network will of your passion, of your dream, they're going to help you to go to achieve your dream. Maybe somebody, they might not even know, like, okay, I know this person play the piano. Okay, fine. Can you give me the contact? That person might be the only person which you need for you to be successful.
To get to the next level you
want. 100%. So it can be another topic. Again, special right now in terms of Black History Month. I think you just touched that point, which was really important, and I just felt like I didn't even need to say anything. You just mentioned it, so which is good. Again, that shows you've been aware of what's going on in terms of society, in terms of what's going around you. I think that's really important, big time. So I just really appreciate you. I'll just say thank you, big time, and I wish again. It would be nice just to do another video where maybe seeing you in your studio, seeing you in your environment, what you're doing every single time. So for now, I think just gotta leave it. So I'll everybody else, as I said before, subscribe to this channel, comment, do what you need to do. Everybody knows what I need to do, so I don't even need to say it. Big time. So for now, okay, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
Nice speaking to you, bro. Speak to you soon.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.